5 Brits and 5 Americans have traveled to Las Vegas to find out one thing. Can they go from total novice to expert poker player in just 10 days?
Damn it!
At stake, has seated a big money game up against seasoned professionals.
Good luck, everybody.
To win it, they must learn not only how to play the game, but how to play each other.
I've got my little strategies. I'm trying to act a little dumb about, the gambling and stuff like that. I think everybody is, to tell you the truth.
Coaching the novices in tactics and card play is poker expert Lou Krieger.
Poker doesn't separate the men from the boys. It separates the losers from their money.
And analyzing the action and handing out advice is success strategist Dr. Sally St. John.
If they're going to win, they're going to need to lie, cheat, deceive, confuse their opponent. And that's before we even begin the poker.
Each day, a task tests how well the players are learning their lessons. And every night, the Virgins play a winner-takes-all game of Texas Hold'em. The prize? Eliminating a competitor. Alternate evenings see first an American and then a Brit go home, until the final head-to-head reveals which player is worthy of a place in the big money game. Last time on Vegas Virgins, Maria refused to bluff it out at the task.
You guys know why you're here?
Not to get married.
Yeah, to get married.
No.
Oh, come on, we can get...
Absolutely not.
For 1,000 chips?
Nope.
And Ellis booked his seat in the final by sending Anna home.
You just got the luck of the devil sometimes.
On tonight's show, our final 2 face a punishing test of tactics and endurance.
What am I doing? I'm not even moving.
And it's girl versus boy, Yank versus Brit, Maria versus Alice at the poker table.
Who's got sweaty hands, you or me?
Over the past few days, Ellis has consistently stated his preference for an all-boy final.
May the best man win. That's all I'm saying.
All ladies.
No, I didn't say that. I said may the best man win. Sorry.
Yet here we are, Ellis face-to-face with a feisty New York lady who wants to get even with him for calling her eye candy.
Well, tonight's poker is going to be different from every other night. It's head-to-head, and it's a different game, requires a different strategy altogether. I played in many head-to-head events, and these events can last hours or it can be over in one hand.
Tonight we've got Maria and Ellis face-to-face with each other. It's tough, but I think they've learned a lot about themselves through poker.
Today's masterclass is going to be a little bit different than all the others. Both Ellis and Maria have requested separate classes with me. Obviously, neither one of them wants to give away their game secrets to their opponent. What I'd like to ask you is how you see Maria as a poker player.
I think she tends to only bet on reasonably certain cards. If she gets a good hand, she'll be playing it strong.
So you think Maria's aggressive with her good hands?
Yes.
Describe for me how you see Ellis's playing style.
I think he likes to come off extremely confident at the table, even when he's bluffing. He is kind of difficult to read, but at other times I feel he gets very nervous. But his main thing is to try to basically intimidate his opponent.
I don't think she's bluffing many times, to tell you the truth. And I'm not going to fall into the trap of going in when she's got a good hand.
I think he could read me pretty well, but that's why I think I do need to go in aggressive and maybe on a really good hand, maybe hesitate a little bit to make him think I don't have a good hand.
The way to counter Maria's aggressive style is to step out of the way unless you've got a very good hand. And when you think you've outflopped her, make her commit some of her chips.
Right.
I go for my chips fast, and I throw them out there. So maybe that's something I would not want to do tonight.
One of the things you have to think about is when you raise, how much should I raise? What you should do is bet and raise a standard amount so that somebody can't look at your raise and say, oh, she raised this amount, therefore she has this. When your head's up, the hands you want to play change. Any ace becomes a very good hand heads up because it figures to be better than what your opponent has. Any pair figures to be better than what your opponent has. A good player gets knocked out of tournaments with good hands. A good player is going to lose with pocket queens, pocket kings, or pocket aces because they will have committed their chips when they had the best of it. They made the best decision they can make, and then the cards just didn't favor them. You're better off losing with a good hand than bleeding to death slowly. The expression poker players use is, if you're going to die, you might as well die well. The best of luck in tonight's poker game.
Thanks, Lou. Thanks.
Thanks, Lou, for everything.
You're welcome, Maria. It's been a pleasure. More than any other situation in poker, heads-up play is all about timing. It's not a case of whether you go all in, it's when.
Coming up, there's a rough and tumble head-to-head at the task.
Oh, sorry, you're all right.
Oh, shit! My back is snapped. My neck is sore. I feel great.
And a fantastic showdown in the poker final.
Stop doing that on good hands.
For nearly 2 weeks, the glittering playground of Las Vegas has been home and battleground for 10 aspiring poker virgins. After a tough process of elimination, only Ellis from London and Maria from New York remain. Tonight, they'll fight it out at the poker table to win a place in a professional tournament tomorrow. But first, they have to go head-to-head in the final task. Today's task location is unusual and very demanding. It will reveal just how competitive the remaining players can be.
I definitely think when it comes to physical activity, I could get out there and hold my own. I think I'm a pretty strong girl.
I'm reasonably confident with any task you're going to throw at me. So, yeah, this doesn't bother me at all.
I'm also nervous, which is good because it shows me how much I really care about it.
Just want to do it, get some points, get some chips, get on there, get out to the game and win.
I'm going to go out there and do whatever it takes to not let him get in that game with more chips than me tonight.
Well, we're about to see if they were able to pick up that selfish, ruthless, cold streak that separates the professional poker player from the losing amateur.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Good, good. We have 3 challenges ahead of you today. We're going to test your technical ability and your endurance. And as with all the tasks we've done so far, the better you do, the more chips you win. All right? Let's head over.
Above all else, today's task will test mental toughness. You see, competing against a group is easy because there are lots of winners and lots of losers. But competing one-on-one is much more definite. You have a winner and you have a loser.
Well, good luck.
Don't try to squeeze my hand hard and hurt me before it.
Okay, we're all warmed up, we're all taped up, ready to go. This is the first challenge. It's a race. What we're going to do is we're going to do 3 laps across. You have to start with something touching the back mat. On the 3rd lap, you have to finish this way. Finish on your back.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what we touch when we go there. We just have to touch
Your feet
something,
have to, yeah, your feet,
touch
hand,
something,
anything.
and then land back.
Yep.
What if you fall?
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Get up.
Get up and keep going. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Vegas Virgins.
Steady as a rock.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! Go, go, go!
Wait, what happened?
That was it, the third one.
That was the third?
How, yeah.
Oh, come on!
Maria is the fastest, but has missed the bonus chips because she failed to finish on her back. And for the gentleman, Ellis declines to make good his advantage.
Come on, let's go again.
That's not fair.
Come on, let's have a go again. Come on.
I thought we finished there.
Do it again.
I would have won!
Do it again.
Okay. What do you guys think? You go for a restage? You're going to go again? Let her have a
go
chance?
again, then we'll go again.
She had you. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
3, 2, 1, go!
Shit! Damn it! Ah! I lost it. That time I lost it.
I hope Ellis doesn't make the mistake again of dismissing Maria as an equal or pitying her.
Thank you for giving me another shot.
No problem.
Maria will not have forgotten that he called her eye candy, and so Ellis better be on his toes.
Son of a bitch. That was mine.
The next task is dodgeball. Both players are given 10 chances to hit their opponent with the ball and score more bonus chips. Players are also penalized for moving outside their respective areas.
He went out. Ah! That hit.
That's it. Let's switch places. Ellis, you got 10 shots. Make them count.
Kidding, kidding.
All right, here we go.
Maria has made a poor start, but will Ellis, with his superior firepower, go easy on her as he did in the race?
Damn it! What am I doing? I'm not even moving!
Oh, sorry. Ooh. Oh, nice.
That's it.
Despite finding his killer instinct, Ellis fails to draw ahead at this task. Both finish with a score of 4.
All right, you ready?
Not really.
Moving on to the third and final task, an exhausted Maria trails a worn-out Ellis.
Ow, he hit my face!
They have 10 energy-sapping minutes to try and secure a chip advantage for tonight's game.
Oh, sorry, you're all right. Oh, sorry. You're all right.
I got it.
You're all right.
Their objective, to land the ball through the top triangle of the revolving hoop. And to keep breathing.
Come on, Maria, you can do it.
Despite the pain, both Maria and Ellis stay at it, knowing every goal brings bonus chips for tonight's poker final. Ellis storms into an early lead, but he's beginning to wish he'd kept up the gym membership.
I was a little sweaty.
There we go, there we go. Come on, take the advantage. Good job, good job.
Unwilling to give Ellis any more bonus chips, Maria starts to fight back. may have run out of puff, but Ellis and Maria haven't run out of heart, and they battle somewhat feebly right up to the end.
3, 2, 1. It's over.
Whilst Maria's late rally has shortened Ellis's lead, the Londoner will start tonight's poker with a real advantage in chips.
What do you want to know, guys? I got my ass kicked in? You want to see? Want to see my hands? My elbow? I'm pretty fucking banged up, gotta be honest.
Oh. My lungs bursting.
My back is snapped, my neck is sore. I feel great.
I'm happy with the task. I think I've showed myself as an all-rounder here.
The good news for Maria is that being the underdog probably won't affect her. She's a fighter, and she'll be able to apply the lessons that we've given her.
I think I gave him a fight, so maybe he'll think twice about thinking how easy it's going to be to go up against me tonight.
With the task complete, 2 tired and bruised finalists return to the City of Sin. As the sun sets and the strip turns electric, both of them know that when the night is through, one of them will be leaving Las Vegas. Dr. Sally St. John reflects on how and why they got there.
Well, in my opinion, in the beginning of Vegas Virgins, I would not have bet that you would have seen Maria and Ellis meeting in tonight's final. But in hindsight, there are some really striking similarities between the two of them.
Go, Maria!
They're both fierce competitors. They give a maximum effort to every task. Ellis, in particular, has pushed himself to win a number of tasks.
Chili again? What? It was chili stuff.
How else could he finish off a duck embryo as easily as a plate of French fries?
Could I have the sheep's testicles warm next time, please?
Oh, that's disgusting. How's it look? Is it nice?
Interestingly, Maria, unlike Ellis, didn't make any alliances.
I haven't made one alliance with anyone. I didn't want any part of it. That's not the way I wanted to play the game.
The result was that all the players didn't see her as a strong threat. One thing that's been very evident is that both players have an innate sense of fair play.
This is one game I didn't really want to win.
And finally, I don't think we could underplay the fact that both Maria and Ellis had a great sense of humor, and the other players liked to be around them. That and a little luck goes a long way.
The moment of truth has arrived for Maria and Ellis. The first hand is about to be dealt, and poker mentor Lou Krieger and Dr. Sally St. John pick up the action.
It's heads up between Ellis and Maria, our 2 remaining Vegas Virgins. The winner goes on to play against a table full of professional poker players. Sally, how do you see it?
Well, it's the final round, and it's been a fascinating journey to see who's made it to the final 2. I have no idea really what's going to happen. I believe both of these players can win.
Well, I think Ellis has an edge because he has a larger stack of chips than Maria.
I think Ellis knows he's going to win. I think Maria wants to win, and that's a big difference.
Maria is more intense, in my opinion, as a person than Ellis. Ellis is, I guess bouncy is the word for it. Boy, we'll see what happens. Ellis will start tonight's game with 4,400 chips, a sizable lead to Maria's 3,200. Maria has ace of spades, 4 of clubs. Ellis has 7 of spades, king of clubs.
Okay, you're going to be first. It is 25 more to call. Any calls? And your option, you can check or you can raise.
I'll raise.
That's a raise. It'll be 200 more to call.
Ellis calls. We're going to see a flop. Ellis has, with a king 7, has flopped a pair of kings.
And you're first.
Raise.
That's 200. And call.
Ellis has made kings and queens. Maria has queens with an ace high.
Bet, I would say, not raise.
That's correct. Bet 200.
If Ellis were to make a big bet, Maria's going to surely fold. If Ellis makes a small bet, she may call him.
In your hands. I'd say you've got 3 or something.
Wow, it's only the second hand, Lou, and these two are tense. That's what the threat of sudden death does to you, I guess.
That's cool.
Maria bets 200 chips.
I'll let you suck me in there.
Ellis calls. It's time to turn the cards over.
Who goes first?
You go first.
Check, king, ace.
That's it. Pair of queens.
Ellis is taking his time to reveal. But Ellis wins with kings and queens.
This, you can talk as much talk as you want, but when you're under this kind of pressure, the person that you are comes out. It's one's inherent ability to handle stress and pressure is going to take them through here.
You're right. Nothing reveals character so much as poker. It truly shows one's true colors, and game faces are frequently exposed for the real person's face that's underneath the game face at the poker table.
Coming up, Ellis and Maria feel the heat
Whew, got hot in here all of a sudden.
and struggle to keep cool.
Oh my God.
It's the Vegas Virgins poker final, and Ellis and Maria have traded their first blows. Later tonight, the loser will take a flight home. Tomorrow, the victor will play in their first professional poker tournament. Earlier, they shared their thoughts on tonight's poker showdown and each other.
If there's any game that I need to get some luck, it's tonight.
One day our luck's going to change. Hopefully it's not going to be tonight.
He's definitely overly confident at this point.
I wouldn't be embarrassed by being beaten by Maria. The better person wins.
Ellis has already won 3 heads-up events by beating Brandon, Anna, and Joseph. Maria hasn't won an event yet.
If anything, that's just giving me more motivation. It's just getting me more pumped up to, absolutely not go down without an extremely hard fight.
Both Ellis and Maria have personal strength going for them tonight. Maria is tenacious, although not always lucky. Ellis is brave, although he can be impulsive sometimes. And at this point, really, it's anybody's bet. Either of them could win.
We rejoin the poker at hand 8. Ellis has won the previous hand and leads by 5,200 chips to Maria's 2,400.
Maria's picked up a nice hand, Queen Jack of Diamonds. That's a good hand, heads up, much better than average. And Ellis has picked up a pair of 5s, presto as poker players sometimes refer to it as.
And your first 25 to call.
Right, the bet.
Who has the better hand, in your opinion?
Ellis has a better hand.
More to go.
I could raise that.
You may if you'd like.
He's at least a 52 to 48 favorite. It's sort of a coin flip, but it's a coin flip where Ellis has a bit of an edge.
Look, we're putting 200. It's going to be 250. 250 more to go.
It's not overwhelming, it's not dominating, but if you ran this hand thousands of times, Ellis would win more than he loses. Now let's look at this flop. Ellis had a pair of 5s, but the flop is Jack, Deuce, and 3, which hits Maria. Maria now is ahead and has a pair of jacks.
You're first.
300.
In order to win, Ellis needs to catch another 5. So Maria is now a heavy favorite.
Well, this is not the hand for Ellis to continue betting, but it's in his nature to take a big risk. If he pushes it this time, he's going to lose a lot of chips. Don't do it, Ellis. There he goes again.
There's an 8 of spades. That helps nobody. There are 2 spades on board and 2 hearts on board, but neither of those suits are going to help either player. Maria bets, and Ellis is looking for one of 2 remaining 5s on the river. He's about a 22-to-1 underdog right now to win the hand. Ellis calls, and he is looking for a 5. Catches a 4. Looks close, but it's no help. Maria has the winning hand. Maria's going to bet. She wants to bet enough so that Ellis calls her.
Nice
Big
bet.
bet. Ellis has the pair of 5s he started with. There are 2 overcards to his 5s. There's an 8 and a jack. Maria could hold either of those cards in her hand. In fact, she does have a jack.
She put the pressure on him.
And with a big bet, Ellis is probably better off folding. Let's see what he does.
Can't let you get away with it without seeing that.
He does call.
Wow, this is going to really sway things.
Let's see both hands start face off, please. You're first.
What you got?
Where you go?
You're first.
I gotta go first?
Maria turns over her hand.
Wow.
Pair of jacks. Maria wins.
Pair of 5s, pair of jacks.
Ooh, that was scary.
I figured I had enough money to try it.
That you did. That you did.
Maria has become a gracious winner.
Well, she's learning poker etiquette, and I think she can't help also but be impressed by Ellis's inherent sense of fair play.
Yes.
Ellis has been a fair play person from day one.
A victory is not a victory unless it's fought against a decent foe.
The playing field must be level for Ellis's victory to have value for him.
Nerve-wracking, this game.
Yeah.
It's hand 13, and the blinds, or minimum bets, have been doubled. Maria is slowly gaining ground on Ellis, who now leads by less than 800 chips.
The game is evenly balanced at this point. Maria's picked up Queen 10, and Ellis has Jack Deuce of hearts.
Doesn't play. That's basically a call for 100.
I'll check.
Maria has flop top pair, a pair of queens with a 10 kicker. Ellis has Jack Deuce of hearts. There is 1 heart, 2 hearts on the board, so Ellis has a flush draw. So Maria is a 2-to-1 favorite to win this hand, but anything can happen.
Minimum bet's 100.
Minimum bet is 100, yes.
But I can now bet 170.
Well, Maria's playing it very cool. She's been very brave not to be daunted by Ellis and his initial big chip lead, although they both seem, really nervous tonight.
Ellis makes his flush, then Maria's only out as a full house or better, and Ellis would be a prohibitive favorite.
Could I change, please? I'd like to call.
The turn card is a 7 of diamonds. Doesn't help Ellis. Ellis is now about a 4-to-1 underdog to make his flush.
Big bet. Call.
Maria needs to bet to force Ellis to release his hand and not draw for the flush. Ellis is prone to take these kinds of risks. He likes having a chance.
I'm sorry, he folded last time. What do you think he'll do now?
He's scrutinizing it. I predict he's going to fold. Maria's getting closer to him in chip count, and Ellis doesn't have to risk money at this point. He's a big underdog.
How much we got? 400.
400 is a bet, yes.
I don't think she's bluffing, but...
Ah, he's going for it again.
It's the 3 of diamonds. Maria has 2 pair, queens and 3s.
Okay, that's check, check. Let's see both hands.
Ellis has nothing but a busted flush draw.
The wise Ellis should have folded. He was going to get compulsive and hope he caught it. He starts hoping he loses. He hopes. That's what used to get Ellis in trouble.
Well done, dear.
Hope is the bane of poker players.
I thought I was going to get that flush.
Hope is the reason a lot of wannabe Las Vegas poker players are driving taxis.
Ellis finally has entered the game emotionally, and now he's a little bit nervous. And we're finally seeing him see her as the threat that she really is. They are equally matched, and both solid players, so I think we've got a game, Lou.
Well, we do indeed. Ellis has seen his gunpowder drenched with water to a certain extent. His chip count has been dissipated by 2 hands he played against Maria.
Four hands later, and Maria has gained the chip lead. Ellis is getting frustrated and really feeling the pressure, with the blinds doubling again. Maria is dealt the strongest hand, an ace of hearts and 2 of clubs. Ellis has a queen, 6 of spades.
Okay, let's do 100 to call.
I'll raise.
She's raising. And call.
The flop was ace, king, 6, which gives Ellis a pair of 6s. Maria's very focused, and Maria has picked up a great hand. She has a pair of aces now. So Ellis is looking for either another 6 or a queen.
I'll raise.
That's 5 cards. There are 2 more 6s in the deck and 3 queens. And everything else favors Maria.
He calls.
7 of hearts helps neither player, but Ellis is reduced to 1 fewer betting round to catch the card he needs. There's a deuce of hearts. Maria's loving it. She hit her kicker on the river. She has 2 pair, an ace and a deuce. Ellis has simply a pair of 6s. He cannot win. If Maria bets and Ellis calls, she'll simply take more chips away from Ellis and increase her chip lead. Maria's looking over, just saying, call, please call, Ellis. And Ellis is frustrated. He's got a little tiny piece of that board, but not enough of it.
I'll raise. No, she only bet 3. What do you think that means?
Well, I think she's trying to sell the hand for what she can get for it. As it turns out, Ellis folds, and Maria wins and takes some more chips. Maria is slowly sucking him dry, and Ellis is not even aware that she's doing it. This is really great poker.
Maria and Ellis have been at the table for almost 2 hours, and Maria is way out in front. Ellis has lost the chip advantage he took into the game, and with the minimum bet now 1,000 chips, he's really starting to feel the pain.
Maria picks up the 8 of spades with a deuce kicker. Ellis has a strong hand. He's got the king of hearts and 10 of clubs.
Your first 500 call.
Ellis is going to have to make it count, or he could be on the next plane home. Maria's picked up a pair of 8s on the flop.
Your first.
Ellis has nothing.
Oh, how much do I have to raise now? 500?
Minimum bet's 1,000.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll check.
Maria's made a big mistake.
You already said
I already said I'll raise, so now I have
you're
to.
obligated.
Oh.
Okay, look, she's let Ellis know that she's not too confident with that hand.
1,000 a call.
Cool.
Ellis replies he wagers almost everything.
Maria's in the lead with a pair of 8s. Could this be bye-bye time for Ellis? We have an interesting hand now. We have Jack 8, 7, King on board. Ellis has a pair of kings. He's way in the lead. Maria has a pair of 8s.
Check.
Call it for 200.
Ellis is all in.
And call. That's all in. Let's see both hands face up, please.
Maria needs to catch an 8 or pair her kicker a deuce on the river to have any chance of winning. Ellis is all in. Ellis has played himself right back into the game. What a great hand.
It's coming.
Ellis wins with 2 pair, kings and 10s.
Who's got sweaty hands, you or me?
Well, Ellis needs to keep on winning now. He's hoping that his luck has changed, but as you said earlier, Lou, hope is not enough. He needs to wake up and realize that Maria has changed her strategy from previous nights, and he needs to change his game.
Coming up, after 9 days of high tension, both Ellis and Maria are reduced to tears. But who will be sent home, and who will be facing the poker pros tomorrow? It's been a tense and fitting head-to-head poker final. Ellis started the game with a big chip advantage, but Maria has fought back and now has a commanding lead. Sensing the end is in sight, both know that it's now or never. We rejoin the match at hand 29, and a low-stacked Ellis is desperately trying to hold on to his poker dream. But will his ill-chosen words come back to haunt him?
If I win against Maria, people might say, oh, well, yeah, it's the easy option.
Maria's picked up a 10 of clubs, 7 of spades, a marginal hand. Ellis has an ace-4. Ellis is way in the lead with the ace of clubs.
Your first 500 to go.
Clever girl, Maria. See, she knows when to fold.
Stop doing that on good hand.
Well, once again, Sally Ellis has won a hand, but he's gained very few chips. Maria's strategy is frustrating Ellis's game plan.
Well, both players are tired, but they're focused. Well, let's see where the cards could take them.
Maria's been dealt a jack of spades and the 4 of clubs. It's not really a great hand, but heads up, it's a lot better than Ellis's 10 of diamonds and 9 of spades.
Okay, your first serve, 500 to call.
Cool.
That's a call. Option, check or raise.
Check.
Maria has flopped a monster, and Ellis is trapped. Ellis has a pair of 10s. Maria will have a hard time losing this hand.
That's check. Hold in.
Ellis is all in.
$19.
1900 to call, yes.
Maria's moving in with 3 jacks.
This could be it.
This could be it. It's going to look grim for Ellis. He needs a miracle to win here, and I don't think the miracle is going to be forthcoming.
Tell me you have a jack.
Maria smiles as she turns over her 3 jacks.
10, please.
And now she's just going to watch the flop and hope that nothing untoward happens to her.
Whew, got hot in here all of a sudden.
This is it. We were down to 2. Ellis the Brit, Maria the American. They know whoever wins this game goes home the winner.
8 and queen, please.
Well, Ellis could conceivably make a straight. The turn card is the 5 of hearts. There's a deuce of spades.
Whew. It's over.
Maria is our Vegas Virgins champ. And look at that happy young lady. Gets a kiss and a hug by Ellis.
He extends his hand to her.
What a nice match.
I really did. I thought had jacks.
I didn't think
The match can be progressing slowly, sparring and parrying and jabbing and ducking. And all of a sudden there's a knockout blow.
If I didn't check,
Yeah.
would you have done that?
No.
That's probably the first time I ever checked when I actually had something.
I know. It was the one time to play it, and you played it.
It's amazing to think that 9 days ago, neither Maria nor Ellis had ever played a hand of poker. Vegas Virgins has been an incredible journey for all the players, particularly Ellis and Maria, and they're good poker players now.
Good luck.
I didn't think it was going to happen. I didn't. And I got really lucky, and I made a very good move, and I'm very proud of myself.
We both played the perfect hand. She played it brilliantly with that check. You know, and she never checks when she's got a hand. She never checks.
That's check.
And she did.
Hold in.
And I thought, I've got her. And I would say, I was very confident.
19?
1900 to call, yes.
But, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Vegas Virgins has definitely been an experience that I will never, ever forget. And I've really pushed myself to the limit, and I've tried so hard to compete, and nothing about this has been easy, and it has really tested me on every level. So, I am proud of myself.
Next time on Vegas Virgins, Maria faces the greatest poker challenge of her life.
I'm ready. Bring it on. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, I want to have. Finally.
The little engine that could, baby.